Hi everyone, my name is Angie. Welcome back. Today we're going to be using YNAB to budget out this week's income of $2,056.91. Today is January the 30th, 2025. So I know I have two overspent categories and we will go over those in just a moment. But let's get this money from ready to assign into our money map. So to get the 60% I need for the needs category, so I'm going to say $2,056.91 times 0.6, and that will give me the 60% of $1,234.15. Since my invest and my wants categories are the same, I can just divide this by 2, so $822.76 that's left and ready to assign, divided by 2, gives me $411.38 for investments and also the same amount for the wants categories. And you'll notice with investments, I put a little note out here. I did some more of the math. To get $16,000 of our current income for 2026 IRAs, I would need to set aside 30% of our income. I have a variable income. I work on eBay and Poshmark full time, so I'm going to try to increase my income to meet this goal. But as of right now, I'm going to leave it at 20%. As far as the overspent categories, let's go look at those. Oh, and anytime I overspend, it has to come out of the wants. So shopping, $1.92. That is our clothing, shoes, and accessories. I'm going to cover this with the wants category. And then Amazon Prime, just a little mix up that normally comes out of the business credit card, but it actually hit our personal credit card. And so I'm going to go ahead and cover that. I've actually canceled Amazon Prime. I don't see the benefit of it for us, even though I do use it a lot for the business. There's not any use for me to pay that. So let's go ahead and again cover that with our wants category of $16.04. So let's go back to view all. And those are taken care of. So that leaves us with $393.42. Now I'm going to go up to my views and start with needs. We definitely want to take care of the four walls. So here's everything I have set up under the needs view. I'm going to go ahead and take the money out of the money map. So move that up to ready to assign so that we can start assigning that money. And I'm pretty sure in January, I've got everything taken care of. Yeah. So underfunded shows $0. Everything has been funded according to my targets, but let's look at each thing to see if it's going to be enough. So with electric and water, we're going to let that money roll over, and you'll see that in a moment in February when we flip over there. Groceries, we go shopping on Sundays. Today is Thursday. I don't see us buying anything else, but we do still have $12.82 that will roll over. My husband's work lunches, he will probably get lunch today and maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure of his work schedule. Sometimes he doesn't eat lunch out. So that money will roll over. Personal care, I think we're okay there. The only thing I would be concerned with was gas. We both have gas in our cars, so I don't see that we'll need any more than $66.31. It takes about $35 to fill my car up and $45 to fill up my husband's car, but like I said, we have enough till the weekend, till it's next month. Speaking of next month, let's go ahead and move over to February. And our needs category is the only one, or the only view that I will put money in the future month. The investments and the wants are budgeted out in the month that we earned it. I hope that makes sense. So this money can go into the future. I just don't like having a lot of money sitting in the checking account, not really earning any interest. So, like I was saying, the electric has a refill amount up to $330. I've already met that goal, so I will not be adding any money to it. It will turn green once it's February the 1st. Same with the water bill. I have $45 in there, and the target is $45. So those two will take care of themselves. I have funded the internet and the bank fee. Groceries also has that little bit of rollover, plus I've put some money in from last week. So let's see what the target is. The target is $675. I have $181.57 in there. I think what I'll do for now is put in the amount that it's requesting, the $506.25 divided by 2. So we're going to say plus 506.25 divided by 2. And that gets us up to $434.70. Work lunches is another where I have it refill up to $130. It has rollover money in it. And I assigned money last week. So let's go the $32.50 plus $130 minus what we've already got, the $122.41. I know that's a long way around about it, but it works for me and my brain. So I'm now up to the $130 with that rollover money from January for the work lunches. Again, these will turn green once it's February the 1st. Well, groceries won't until I put some more in there. But I just wanted to see how much I needed in the other categories before I fully fund the groceries. Household. The refill amount up to is $60, and I've got $75. I think I'll leave it there for now, even though it will be overfunded, just because I don't know how much we actually spend in that category, and we'll be going to Sam's soon as when we normally pick up our consumable items. And I think I kind of skipped over personal care, but supplements, shopping, and medical is all good for now. Propane has been taken care of, taxes, and that's for our home. Homeowners insurance. Home maintenance needs $167, so we'll go ahead and fund that. Gas for our cars, and that is also a refill amount up to $165. We have $107.57. So let's see. Let's do plus 165. That's our target amount minus what we already have in there. So the $107.56 will give us the amount that we need to reach that. So again, that will turn green at February the 1st. Unless we fill up with something, and then it'll request more or say that we need more. Car maintenance, we need $109.11. So let's go ahead and take care of that underfunded. So we have $639.88 left. So let's look at groceries again, since it's not fully funded. Again, like I said, $675 is what we need for our target. And that's if we this will work as long as we roll over that $12.83 from January. So let's do the same thing we have been. So plus $675, which is our target, minus what we already have in it, $434.70, will give us our $675. So we still have $399.58 left over in our needs. And everything is fully funded as long as our rollovers are good. So I'm going to put the rest of that money back into our needs category because my husband gets paid bi-weekly, and sometimes we have extra money and sometimes we don't have enough. So I'm good with that kind of just hanging out there. All right, let's go to our investments view and see what we have. So I went ahead and fully funded my husband's 2025 IRA. I was debating from taking the money that we needed to finish it up from the money that we have in a car fund. I have money that you guys don't see in tracking accounts. So I just went ahead and funded it. I mean, it just makes me feel better. It's going to get more interest. We're going to go with that. So that hasn't processed yet. It will within the next week. So we'll take care of that. Now we are on to funding our 2026 IRAs. And I'm going to take all of that money. So the $411.38 will move down to our 2026 IRAs, and that is in a high yield savings account. The robo investments, I have stopped contributing to that because, like I said before, our 20% that we can put aside for investments is not going to reach the goal of our $16,000 that we need by next year. So every little bit helps. I'm putting that $25 into the 2026 IRAs. So everything from the investment line will go into the IRA line until we meet that goal. Hopefully sooner than next January or February, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know. All right, let's go to the wants. Okay, in our wants, we have $393.42 to work with. And I believe everything is funded as far as our targets go. Let me just go through, see where we want to put this. It looks like we have everything taken care of. I'm not even concerned about the Netflix and Paramount because those are due at the kind of the middle and the end of the month. So I know I'll be funding those before they're due next month. So everything is funded. I don't fund in the future for our fund money. That comes out of the money that we currently have in the month. So I think what I'm going to do, since we don't need anything right now, is put that money into our 2026 IRAs. So now we have $804.80 for our IRAs for next year. So that makes me feel great. We've got a good start on it. Let's unsnooze that target. I snoozed it, but we would only need $195.20 to reach it for this month alone. So, and that target is set pretty far out. Yeah, set that out by April the 1st of next year because I don't think we're going to make it by January, but who knows? So, yeah, that's great. Let's look at everything. It's all taken care of. Let's move ahead to February. Choose all of the categories except for our money map, which will throw everything off. So to meet all of our targets for February, we need $3,085.92. I think we can do it. And all right. I think we're good to go. I hope you guys have a great day. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. I would really appreciate it. Leave the link to your YouTube channel in the description below, in the comments below, excuse me, so that I can go subscribe and watch your videos. Thank you so much. Have a good